I chaired the General Service Committee. This legislation pertains to me, the emergency for the Martin Luther King Civic Center. Councilman Smith and myself went and met with Chief Wilcox, who's over the Martin Luther King Civic Center. We met with him for probably about an hour and a half, asking him millions of questions pertaining to the Civic Center, the flooding of it, why is it reoccurring. He told us that now we're just really dealing with the aftermath. He said he's pretty much handled this, the cause of the problem. He said that it was roots that was in the drain that was causing it to continuously flood. And I can understand that because my basement at my East Cleveland home has experienced flooding from roots being in the drain. And he said they had to go in and break up the roots that was in the drain that was causing the flood. So now we're just dealing with the aftermath. The insurance claim was through Nationwide. The net claim was for $79,654.18. The floor was absolutely terrible. Ripples all through the floor. It was really in no plain condition. One of the children-oriented programs has already left and has went to the Salvation Army. My fear is that, ideally every program can't leave and go to the Salvation Army. My fear is that some programs will leave or some kids will not get a chance to participate in some of these groups. I know that I went through some of the groups of East Cleveland in terms of sports and recreational activities, and it allowed me to stay out of trouble. It allowed me to do something productive to occupy my time, and it ultimately helped me in my career choices and down the road. So I don't want this to be a hindrance to the different things that they're trying to do at the Martin Luther King Civic Center. But they did say the problem was alleviated, so now we're just dealing with the aftermath of the flood. They showed me the two entry points of the flooding, and they said they were addressed. That's all I have for the General Service Committee meeting, and Councilman Smith was there with me, so if he have anything that he wants to add, he can add some things as well. Thank you.
Yes, Health and Safety Committee meeting. I got two parts I want to share. Let me start with the positive and I end with some concerns. Here. I'll be brief, but I want to share this because this is about our young people. I did attend Shaw High School's 130th annual commencement.
Why you shut some of this?
Okay, what I got left here. I picked those up to bring back. It was an honor to be there. This is one I want to share with you. Class of 138, accumulation of $2 million in scholarships. So you can applaud to that, you can. Okay, 70% of the students will be going to college. 69 colleges and universities. Well, I want to highlight a couple of the students. Some of you may know. The valedictorian, her name was Erin Williams. And she gave a brief speech, but I'm going to share this with you because I think it's important. These are our young people. They'll maybe sitting up here someday. She's graduated from Shaw Medicine, Science and Technology. She graduated a 4.26 grade point average. She's in AP honors courses. She took Chinese Bridge summer camp. She did the Delta Sigma Theta sorority scholarship, Case Western Reserve Province scholarship, East Cleveland City School Superintendent Advisory Council. There's some more things, but I won't say it all. That's a picture of her. If you have, maybe you can circulate one of them so they can see. That was a plus. Now the salutatorian for this class, and let me say, Erin said, and I took notes on her speech, and some she said she thanked for the support of the school system, and she thanked everyone who supported her. The salutatorian name was Diana Jeter. JETR, and she said it takes a village, and don't forget where you come from. And these are students that's going on to college, and this is on the salutatorian, Diana Jeter. She's a graduate of Shaw Medicine Science and Technology Academy, also a 4.24 grade point average, honor roll 4 years, AP honors courses, and I can go on and on. It was a special event. We have a lot to be proud of about our schools and about our kids. And even though our schools aren't perfect and we would like more, learning is taking place. Our kids are getting scholarships and they're going on to college and other endeavors. So we should be proud about that. The last part of my report was, I think I met about a month or two ago for the health and safety. And this body, and I'm going to be diplomatic about it, this body put the money for fixing streets or the permanent improvement line item, this body, the entire body, put it in committee. Okay. Then we found out, and I'll be diplomatic, that the cars have been ordered. I have a copy. I even had a chance to speak. I see the treasurer back there, Jack Johnson. Finance Director Jack Johnson. And I have this document, and I won't get into that. I will say this. I'm not going to make a big issue at this point because the cars have already been ordered and bought. And apparently like they were bought and ordered while we was pending and came before us. I think it came before us for transparency, but the deal had already been done.
It's not transparency.
But I will say this.
It's already been done. It's not transparency.
Because I live in a city. I rode up Lee Road today to go to a church. I rode down Hayden. I went down a number of side streets. And it's prerogative for the mayor to do what he wants to do. But it's all about priority. And I want to say this with humility. My suggestion, I'm not in administration, my suggestion is the priority is the potholes and fixing the street. Getting the proper equipment. I see two guys out there putting the coal patch now in the holes with shovels, but you need to roll it out, it's not gonna last. Okay. If our situation, and it's funny when I went up to Cleveland Heights, they were talking about potholes. If our situation is not fixing, a priority is not fixing potholes, I don't know what is. I think it comes up in every meeting. It's a major issue. Also, in addition to that, we talk about striping the streets. The streets have been striped in the last 2 or 3 years. So even with the Northeast Ohio Sewer District doing what they're doing, we have that issue. Now we got the fire truck. We were all in favor of that, and we spent I think $60,000 or something for that. And I did get a chance at the Memorial Day Parade to talk to the fire people, and they're very pleased with that event. But we got a major problem with our potholes. And they're more than potholes. And they're not just Euclid Avenue, not just Hayden, but the side